Hey, how's it going, guys? Just getting warmed up. We're gonna do a little ghost riding today. Alright, we got a race starting in about 15 minutes. We're gonna ghost ride along with the men's race is what our plan is. I'd like to hear that it's cold in the studio, they just said. Yeah. Yeah, Kim's leaning on his saddle back there, isn't he? I'll do a lap and then head back towards start finish. And wait for them to come out of the pen and follow along with them. Hey, Bruce Games Rise, what's up, man? Been an interesting day of racing so far, hasn't it? Man, the men are crazy in their sprints. Crazy in their sprints. Progression is good too. Or the broadcast looks good. Production quality. Yeah, it's got to be awesome for them to have that. I noticed they spread out the riders a little bit. Maybe will help with dropouts a little bit. The stage is a little broader. The headwinds in Colt Studio is awesome, though. Looks like the men's race should start at like 10 after the hour. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know the details, but it was more than just dropouts. They had a machine crash or something. So, they restarted. Since the racer was in the hunt, and it was it wasn't a recoverable item, I think that was the right call. Originally in stream they were like, oh, dropouts. And I was like, no, this was different than a dropout. Because with a dropout, a rider's going to stay in and keep fighting. And, she threw up her hands and walked away. Like, she was done. I don't blame her. I would have been too. Yeah, if it's just like a 3 or 4 second power dropout, you can't restart the race like that. And you notice on the race restart, they didn't allow the one rider that got dropped to get back in. So the one rider that was already off the back before the other rider had a technical didn't get to complete that race. Now, somebody else also said, though, that rider maybe has an injury problem. So that may have made a difference there, too. I'm gonna restart my mic here for a second, guys. Restarting my mic does kill the sound for a second, too. There we go. I think we're better now. Better noise gate. A little better sound, maybe. Alright, 10 minutes to the next race start. I didn't get a power up. I'm gonna want power ups to hold on to these guys. Yeah, Hipshot, they weren't open to the public, but you probably could have contacted somebody to get in. Being a big Zwift streamer, and that, you probably could have got to the right person to get you in the door. My understanding was, though, it wasn't like an open to the public event to go view. I may be wrong, I don't know. But I think you could have got a way in. Yeah, I mean, you're consistent, right? I mean, you're one of the larger ones streaming Zwift. Especially outside of the A racers, so, I think we could have got you in the door. So I've been watching the stats on Zwift Power. I don't see any big weight drama today. Yeah, for sure, Hipshot. Looking at the weights that everyone logged in on the first race for the men. I didn't look at the ladies, but for the men, I think I might have seen one at a 3K. One guy maybe had a 3 kilogram weight gain, but we had a couple that dropped weight, a lot that weighed in even. You know, like Moldy, who was kind of crucified at the New York event. He weighed in only 1 kilogram, I think, over what he raced all season on the All-Stars as. So, I mean, he weighed in lighter than he did in New York. So I think overall, that drama was calmer here. Yeah, Hipshot, I'm struggling with that myself too. Things are busy around the house. Weather's getting nicer. Just a lot of stuff going on. Woke up this morning to my wife telling me that... So yesterday morning my wife was on the treadmill and everything died on her. The lights went out in the room. The TV went off. She had blown a breaker in the fuse box. Which is pretty uncommon. We have a fairly new home. Less than, I say fairly new, it's less than 30 years old. You know, all high quality, up to code wiring, that sort of thing. So, I got her cranked back up. Or I got it, you know, I got up and switched the breaker back on yesterday morning. All was good, but I didn't even test the treadmill. And, this morning she came up and she's like, hey, the treadmill's not working. Like, oh no. So, I think the motor is burned up in the treadmill. I hope that's the case because I ordered a new motor for it. It turns on. The control board is completely fully functional, so you can set a speed, you can set a workout, you can raise and lower the incline, and that works. I mean, everything works except for the physical act of the belt rotating. And even the first time you start the belt, you can hear the motor click, but it doesn't spin. Even that click in the motor tells me that the motor is still connected, but something internal in the motor is dead. So, rather than paying $2,000 or something for a new treadmill, I found a motor for about $350, and looks like a pretty simple replacement. The fact that the head unit's working, that I can raise and lower the altitude, all that kind of stuff, I'm expecting that, you know, the control functions are all, it's not a control board issue, is my expectation. Alright, Zwift going live again. I'm not bringing you guys Zwift racing. I'm going to be watching it. I'm going to ride along with them for some of it. Maybe all of it, depends on how hard they go. But, I'm not going to talk a lot. I don't want to take away from their viewership, or interfere with that. Yeah, Cam's a tall dude. First race was awesome at the end. Cam made an excellent move going into the last lap. He actually had, I think, a little power dropout. He sprinted back on with like a half a K to go before the last lap, and he just went straight through him. It was a great move. Secured him into the top two, but they had a big sprint for second, third, and fourth there because only one guy behind Cam was moving on, and Moses did a great move. He basically he caught Cam right after the sprint banner with full sprint velocity and just shot right back around him. And there was no drama last lap. They both just held like 4 watts per kilogram and pedaled around about 10 seconds apart. But, I mean, Cam knew Moses had the motor. He couldn't catch him. They know they got more racing to do. So the drama was at the end of the last lap, not the last lap. But it was great strategy by both of them. Gotta switch my earbuds. About 3 minutes to going live for these guys. Gonna give Kim a last minute pat on the back. Let's crush it, buddy. Sending Kim some encouragement. This will be an interesting one because it's sprinting every lap, but it's no elimination. But the sprint is hard enough, like we saw in the ladies' race, it could break it apart too. So it's going to be interesting to see how the sprint works out. I'm not going to have double draft, but they will, so they're going to be going stupid fast. And I'm not going to have a full draft, so I don't know how long I can hold on to them. Woo! Turning on all the fans. I am going to ride hard here, guys. That's the plan. But I just don't know what I'll have for them. But we're going to give it hell. Alright, I think we're all set now. They're gonna be going anytime here, I think. Yeah, the power up buttons are nice, Hipshot. The only issue with those, when we used them at eCrit, they actually had an issue with them. If you held them, they give you a big boost, like 1,000 watts. So I think they fixed that, I'm assuming. Alright, here they come. Oh, I see Pim and Mold. But they're not coming. They're not riding hard. Tried to grab them and I couldn't. Here we go. We're restarting. We're restarting. They're having bad luck, but they're fixing it. Bike number 3 is Kim. We don't want a problem with Kim. No, no, no. 5 minutes to go, they just said. Oh, my boy Stevie. Just bad luck for some of these guys, I think, early. The sprints were crazy hard. Those first couple. Yeah, Frank. Alright, 12-17. They've got a new race up. 12-17. About 3 or 4 minutes left.
Hey boy, nurse, let me get a more. Living life for the next drop.
Huh. Just noticed something a little bit. It's interesting to see the mix of the pros versus the amateur in this race, for sure. I changed my filter a little bit here. Curious to see if it sounds different when I watch it over.
Hey boy, nurse, let me get a more.
Minute 40. Not long.
Living life for the next drop.
I hope they solved whatever the machine issue was there. Trying to look at the rider, at the mini map to see if I can see the guys in the starting pen up there. I follow a lot of them, so they should be orange dots for me. But I don't see anybody on the pier here. There they are. Boom, they just popped up. So, The men are going to be coming out of here super fast, too. They're moving. Yeah. Kim knows he's a really long shot now. Pressure's off. Let's have some fun. I know Kim. He's gonna go have fun now. Here they come. They're not racing that hard yet. Nothing yet. Kim's sat on the front on the earlier race, too. Yeah. They got a turbo reference in there. Practicing on this course, that's turbo. They're not even catching me. They're pretty chill right now. They'll catch me fast on this downhill. They'll come flying down this hill here in a second. This first sprint is gonna be bonkers. Hey, thanks for following, man. Appreciate that. Fat Hell 97. Wow. Somebody's gonna attack. In the pack, finally. Look at these numbers. Guys, they're gonna go freaking crazy here in a second. This is gonna hurt. Oh, nice, Frank. Woo! They have double draft, which kills me. Oh! Oh! They missed it! Attack! Alright, we cleared it out last lap. We'll have to go harder this time with no power up. Oh, they're gonna swarm me. Yeah. Lavric's off. Yeah. Remember, they have double draft. So they're better than I am. Moldy's off. Oh yeah, no problem, hip shot. It's fun. I probably should stay in their draft on the hill, but the problem is they get so much momentum before I get a draft. If I get back, I'll ride the hill differently this time. We're back. Interesting here. Good for Laverick. Good for Laverick. Go, baby, go. Good job, Gav, too. Dempster doing good. This sprint will bring back a ton of time on him. Madison has to do the work here. They've got the teams. They're not sprinting. Sprints are hard. Laverick again. Stevie had a bad day. Laverick again. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Baby. Bold move. Laverick. Laverick's working for Cam. Here they come. Come on, Cam. Cam. Cam! Yeah! Cam and Moses. Woo! Nice race. Well, with the double draft, I could have raced with him. I probably wouldn't have got many points, but I wouldn't have been dropped. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, hip shot for sure. That was brutal. And this guy just had brutal sprint power. I mean, you even saw it with Kim. Like, we've got the power to hold on to these guys, but we just can't. We can't sprint around them. So certain events, they turn on what they call double draft, which is actually what they claim is more like a full draft outside. But it's increased drafting. If you're familiar with Zwift, the double draft is basically like having the truck power up the whole time. So, in a normal open world scenario, it would be like having a truck full time as a power up. So, those guys inside the event were able to get more draft than I was riding it as a Ghost Rider. So, when riding in the pack was no big deal, but when they would ramp up those sprint efforts, they go so fast in the sprint efforts that without the full draft or the double draft, I just can't quite hold on to it. The hill does sap it, Frank. They saved the sprint at the end there. Like, they didn't go hard up the hill. I had like a 4-second gap up the hill. I'm excited. Hey, Pirate Man. I'm excited to see and this isn't against Madison Genesis, they're awesome racers, but I'm glad to see them not dominating this. Like, they're in the mix. Moldy's doing awesome, but this is a close race. Gavin Dempster, I think, got third in the first race, and he was winning the sprints on this race until the end. So I think it's going to be really close at the top of the standings between Dempster, Jeffers, and I think it's Moses, right? And this is going to be tight. This last race ought to be interesting. It's going to be a lot more holding the hands in this last race because it's just all in at the end. It's double draft. The hill probably can't break anybody, so we'll see. Oh, I've been good, Pirate Man. Been good. See, I've got some outdoor riding in this last weekend. I'm trying to think how we've done. Sunday we had a day off. Monday we rode. We did intervals on Monday. 40-20s. Then we swam and we ran. That was all good. Tuesday. Yesterday what did we do yesterday? We did a race yesterday too, didn't we? I don't even know. How bad is that? And we did swim and run last night again. So back-to-back swim and run days. Takes a little bit more out of the legs because I'm not quite up to speed on those. That's all right. Yeah, I hear you. I had Sunday off streaming. I rode outside on Saturday, Sunday off. So I've been gone too. Like I said, I rode Monday, Tuesday, but short rides. So yeah, yesterday we did a short race, 12-miler. Yesterday. And then, we did CV Arcade. I'm sorry, that was not yesterday. Tuesday. Tuesday, we doubled up. We did a ride on Zwift and a ride on CV Arcade. Swam and ran. Yesterday, might have been a full rest day again. Yeah, yesterday was a full rest day again. So I'm probably going to ride again this evening. I may get outside depending on what's going on with the family. And be back here again tomorrow. Hey, Bruce Games Rides, thanks for the follow. Ah, nice, Frank. The rain's starting here. It's decent. I got a decent window this afternoon, maybe. But other than that, we're socked in with rain until Sunday. So, I'll be here tomorrow and Saturday morning, based on the way the weather looks. And then, not sure what's up on Sunday. I'd like to do Kiss tonight, but, I've got men's group at 8, so I can't do them both. Gonna see the leaderboards here. Ah, Jeffers is first. Moses, Phillips, Pim, Bibby, Dempster. Wow. Well, it's tight though. It is tight up there. Jeffers has got a good lead though. Canyon's doing good too though, so that's nice to see. So what is the next race times? They're gonna overlap with the KISS Community League race. That stinks. Where's the men's? What time's the men's race? I don't see it on Zwift Power. There's a good lineup lined up for the Community League in a couple hours too. It's going good, Watts for Zwift. Yeah, I just ghost rode with them. I was riding along with the last race, watching them. I've been watching all day while I work. I could have stayed in the pack. I did stay in the pack. Wouldn't have got many points, but yeah, it's been good. That first race was fun to watch. Okay, yeah, I'll be around for the rest of the streams today. KISS Community League, we'll be watching it one way or another, and then we'll be back watching the live finals here as well while I work. I gotta get off here now. I got a meeting to go to. But it's been good chatting with everybody. Already a great day of racing. Congrats to the 10 women, 10 lady finalists that made it there. They've all already done themselves proud there. Raced well. It's been good to see. And it's a big event. It's been fun. So I'm excited to see what comes of it. You guys have a good day. We'll talk to y'all later.